Chosen ones, this is why it's tough for you to vent to your family. So when you vent to them, what can happen is that they will, a few things can happen. One thing is that they could not fully understand entirely where you're coming from because they cannot place themselves in your shoes. Now, chosen, when you're full of empathy, you know how to place yourself in another person's shoes to feel how they're feeling. But you're born into these families that they have, some of them have empathy, some of them don't. Okay. And some of them that do have empathy, they're not tapped into their empathy to the level that you are. You're walking in your empathy. A lot of these people, they have to force themselves to tap into their empathy. You know what I'm saying? So because they don't live in that empathy, when they're listening to you vent about the issues that you're dealing with in your life, they cannot empathize with you. So they don't fully understand how you feel. And sometimes that's why they won't necessarily validate your emotions. And although it's your job to validate your own emotions, sometimes it's necessary to have someone that we're venting to validate what we are feeling so that way we feel seen and heard. The same thing that we do for others, we would want that done for us as well, right? Another reason is that honestly, we hate to say it, but we got to speak our truth. Sometimes the people, the family that you vent to is actually okay with it. They're actually enjoying the fact that you're going through this difficult time. They actually tend to like to see you suffer. And it's crazy to say this, but listen, because when they see you suffering, it makes them feel better about where they are in their life. They feel like they are above you. They feel like they are bigger than you and they're looking down on you suffering. So it makes them feel good about themselves because these people are ego driven. They lack empathy. They could see someone in their lowest point and not even reach out their hands to help, and they just sit there and look at them and turn their nose up and walk away. But no, chosen, let me tell you something. Because when you are in your lowest moments and you vent to them, they will tend to make you feel worse about yourself for what you are feeling. They'll start to victim blame you. You know, you can go through difficult situations and they blame you for going through it, when in some cases sometimes you were the victim in the situation. And they don't tend to worry about how you're feeling about it. They don't tend to focus on trying to, help you feel better. They just say things to you just to make you feel worse about yourself. It's like you're down and they want to push you down even further. This is why you got to stop venting to your family, because they're not going to give you what you need or what you want and what you deserve. So vent to yourself and vent to God until you can find your confidant.